We're just a few weeks away from Cactus League baseball starting in the 2024 season. I'm Jordan Spurgeon, and one thing you should know, we're with one Hall of Famer who's being inducted this year. We'll get to him in just a minute, but there are 5 going into the Cactus League Hall of Fame as well this year, starting with Bruce Bochy, most recently World Series champion with the Texas Rangers, has been around for a while, one of the greatest managers in the game of baseball. You've got Don Carson, Rick Monday, Ron Santo, and with me now, Steve Vucinich. And Steve, when you hear those names and you notice that your 54 years of work with the Oakland A's as the equipment manager has led you to a position like this, recognition like that, what goes through your head?
You know, I wonder if I'm deserving. It's not just the tenure, but it's the job that I did for over the years and the contacts I've made. But to be in any kind of Hall of Fame is special. I am an ordinary person given an extraordinary opportunity.
When did it all start for you?
It started in 1968. The A's had moved out from Kansas City. They hired 5 bat boys. As a coincidence, I knew 4 of the 5. The one I didn't know quit after opening day. All those other guys said, hey, come on down, maybe you can get the job. I was working as a peanut vendor at the time. So I went down and talked to the equipment manager who had come out from Kansas City, and Joe DiMaggio was one of the A's coaches that year. And he said, hey, kid, what school you go to? I said, I go to St. Joe's in Alameda. He says, hey, Al, he's a Catholic, hire him. Now, it's a great story. It's a true story, and I would have got the job anyway. But my favorite moment of all was probably winning the 72 World Series against Cincinnati, playing 3 of the 4 games in Cincinnati. It was the hairs versus squares. I had shoulder-length hair there. Everybody had long hair, and the Cincinnati Reds were short hair, clean cut, couldn't even put like Adidas stripes on their shoes. They were in that much control, and we beat them. They had Hall of Famers like we did, and that's my favorite moment.
What do you think the Cactus League, not only has meant to you, but just in general around baseball?
Well, the whole area has grown on me, and I started working down here at the old Rendezvous Park, downtown Mesa in 1971. They moved there in 69, but I came down in 71 and see the Cactus League grow. I mean, there were 7 teams there, but 1 was in Yuma and 1 was in Palm Springs, the Angels. So there's really only 5 in the area, so you played each other a lot more often. But I've had a great affliction and feeling for the Cactus League. I've been a part of their history and have corrected people on mistakes they've made on the Cactus League.
So one thing that I've always been drawn to when I see the A's, I've always loved just how many different uniforms that they've tried. And I'm guessing, and you can clear it up if not, you've had a lot of say in some of that stuff, or in the way that it'd be presented at least, right?
Yes, I've been fortunate because a lot of the equipment managers throughout baseball had no clue what they were going to wear the next year until they saw it on paper. Mm-hmm. Where the people, and I think it's because of my tenure, the people have asked me, what do you think of this? We went from Kelly green to get away from the Charlie Finley thing in the early 80s to a darker green. And our president and part owner and our general manager, Sandy Alderson, all went to Dartmouth, so I called it Dartmouth green. It was much darker.
March 15th, that's the date, correct?
That's
that
the
you will
date
be
here
getting
versus
honored
the
here?
Giants.
You excited for that? I
am, and I kind of got to choose a date if it worked with everybody. And I did it because Bob Melvin is now with the Giants. And when he was here his last year, which was also my last year, he gave me no ration of BS about how many interviews I was doing as I went across the country. And I want to see him over in that third base dugout just shaking his head one more time.
So there you go. Come out to the game, watch Steve, take a peek over at Bob Melvin, see him shake his head. It's going to be a good time. Steve, appreciate it. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
1 of 5 heading into the Cactus League Hall of Fame in 2024. We appreciate your time, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.